What is going on? So I gotta talk about this one. So today at work, got called into the office to discuss scheduling and hours, and first of all, there's already discussions that we're not even going to get the raises that we were told that we would get. And mind you, the raises are not that big. They're 5% raises. So for me, that's $2,000 extra per year, spread out over 12 months before taxes and deductions. After taxes and deductions, that's not $2,000. So we're already being told that we're not going to potentially get that. Mind you, we didn't get raises last year. If you recall, I talked about this before. Last year, we didn't get any raises. And now we're not going to get raises this year. So they called me in talking about scheduling and, hours and everything. And I explained numerous times my situation. But I'm going to just go on and say it. I told them right up in the meeting, hey, I can put in my 2-week resignation letter today, like, quite frankly. And I guess they weren't expecting me to say that. They just were looking at me like, and I was very serious, because if we're going to be completely honest, I've been looking for other jobs for the past couple of months. I've been looking for full-time and part-time jobs for 2 to 3 months. And there are opportunities out here. And keep in mind, these jobs pay the same, if not more, than what you're paying me, and offer the same type of benefits, and in many cases, better benefits, because it's 100% employer paid healthcare. There is no stupid $2,000 deductible. Okay, so hey, it's even a better benefit package. Not to mention, one of the jobs offers 20 days of PTO. That's basically 4 weeks of PTO. So and not to mention, it's truly a flexible work-life balance, because they offer remote and hybrid opportunities to the point where you come into the office maybe once a week. Meanwhile, what are y'all offering? The same low-ass pay that was offered to me 2 years ago when I started. Okay, we get 1 work-from-home day. We get 1 work-from-home day if we're lucky, okay? Which, during the summer months, a lot of people don't even use it, because they want to have that Friday where they can work from home and only work a half a day. So now you're not even really using that work-from-home day, because you want that Friday to work from home half a day. And it's the same shitty-ass pay, and then we're salary, so it doesn't matter if you work over 40 hours. You're not going to be compensated, because we're salary. And literally, I have 2 job titles, and I'm paid the same pay as everyone else who only have to do 1 job. So it's just, again, I'm just fed up at this point, and I'm done trying to bite the bullet. It's just time to go somewhere that already pays a decent wage, a decent salary. Not to mention, they're looking for the same position that I do at another nonprofit, and they're paying $20,000 more. And I'm just like, why are we paid so low here when there's people doing the same exact job making $60,000 starting out? And here it is, I've been here almost 2 years, and I'm still at the same $40,000 salary. So yeah, and the outcode part is, I like what I do. I like the work that I do. I like working with people and helping people become financially stable, get out of debt, become first-time homeowners. I like what I do. I like the outreach that I do, the civic engagement that I do. But at the end of the day, I have bills and responsibilities that I have to pay and take care of. I have family. I have dependents that I have to look out for and care for. So again, realistically, I'm not even being paid enough to do any of that. So at this point, I don't care about putting in a 2-week notice and leaving and going somewhere else. Like, it is what it is. You know, I've just come to the conclusion that a lot of our jobs, they do not care. They're completely fine with paying people poverty wages, poverty pay. It doesn't matter that you have a master's degree, a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, certifications. It doesn't matter that you have years of experience. They do not feel that they should have to pay you a living wage. They've made that very clear. That has been the ongoing message for years. So at this point, there is no sense in staying somewhere anytime. I mean, really, after 6 months, if you see that a job has no upward mobility, you see that they have a high turnover rate, you see that the workload is over the top, and you're constantly being expected to do somebody else's fucking job, because that's basically what I'm doing all the time. And you see how everything's are. After 6 months, if things aren't looking good, leave. Don't stay at these places over 6 months if you already see the red flags. Because here it is, it's going on 2 years for me. And guess what? I'm still not being paid right. I'm still being overworked. I'm still being underpaid. So at this point, I have no second or third thoughts about putting in the 2-week notice and bouncing, because there's no point in me sticking around for another 2 years to be making the same amount of money. Okay? People that started this job 4 years ago are still being paid the same pay rate. They've been offering $40,000 for at least 5 years. So you mean to tell me cost of living, inflation, year to year, and you're still offering the same pay that you were offering in 2018? That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm just at the point, you know, and again, and I'm also going to say this too. You want people to come to work on time. You want them to go beyond the call of duty. You want them to stay over. You want them to do the job of 3 to 4 people, but then you don't want to pay people shit. Then don't expect people to be breaking their backs for you when you're not willing to do the same for your employees. And that's where I'm at. Again, it's mighty odd that they were able to give the CEO a $50,000 pay increase from the very start. Okay, because this person started at the end of 2018, and here we are in 2022. So how is it that you have funds to give a $10,000 raise each year over the past 5 years to the CEO, but you don't have any money to give us substantial raises? And keep in mind, the CEO is getting credit for work that he doesn't do. You're literally taking the credit from us, the employees that are actually facilitating the grants, managing the programs, bringing in new clients and clientele, working within the community, creating the curriculum, teaching the curriculum, doing the counseling sessions, getting people out of debt. You're taking all of the credit for work that we're doing and being paid very well while we're getting paid poverty pay. So yeah, I have no ill will about putting in the 2-week notice and bouncing. I'm sick and tired of these jobs. It is what it is. I'm sick and tired of busting my ass off to be broke every damn day. You know, living check to check, having to work 2 and 3 jobs, part-time, side hustle, you know, doing everything possible to try to get extra income so I can take care of my family and make sure that my bills are paid, and so I can get out of debt. It doesn't make sense anymore to be breaking your back for employers that simply don't give a rat's ass about you.